What's up, everyone? My name is Cookie King SC, and I have a game here between Ronhighsman and Woogity. Woogity being the red Protoss over here on the eastern spawn, and Ron being the blue Zerg at the western spawn. This game was sent in to be by a Reddit member. It was one of the two players. I'll let you take your guess of which. Don't want to spoil what the possible results could be. Got this Overlord. He's flying over there. He's going to go check out this base to scout and is going to be rather disappointed when he sees that there are no Protoss units or buildings in that location. Drones being made. Another Overlord is being spawned in as the player is supply capped. And the Protoss player is going to have his pylon in just a second. More probes being made. Taking a gas. Nope, doing the extractor trick to get that extra drone out a bit quicker. Getting some more drones out. Overlord still taking his time getting over there. This Overlord is looking like, unless it's just going to the rally point. Nope, just went to the rally point. And is instead going to scout this location now. Which of course is once again the wrong location, but Ronhighsman can use that information to deduce that his opponent is up here. So 2 field scouts do indeed equal, well, I guess it's about half of an actual scout, as he doesn't actually know what his opponent is doing for the most part. We have a forge going down for Woogity. An interesting choice. It's not doing a forge fast expand by putting it down here and walling this off with a cannon or two. He instead has his pylon and his forge up in his base. He's throwing a pylon down here. The Zerg player has decided to expand. Maybe our Protoss player is going to try and put cannons behind this to prevent the expansion. Spawning pool just now going down for Ron at a he was at 16 supply. He's also taking a gas. Overlord's going to take his time getting to this location. We got this probe, not going to the expansion. Instead is going to come up here, check out. You're going to chill with the chill with the drones and just leave. Nothing too interesting happened there. Ronhighsman was just scouted and that's about it. And oh, there is a pylon going down. Ron does not know this is there. He will in a second though, as his hatchery is about to finish. It'll finish before this pylon does, so we can maybe get some drones down there to prevent the cannon rush. And he now knows that it's there. How is he going to respond to this? A cannon is being morphed in. A couple of lings are being made. Making a queen right there. He might just not know that. I'm sure he does know, but at this point I don't think he is going to be able to prevent those cannons from being thrown down. So he's instead going to put his drone over here to chill. Doesn't want to sacrifice him. So a successful cannon rush by our Protoss player is eventually going to kill this hatchery, unless those cannons do die sometime. 2 lings, however, are not going to be able to do that. Ron decides to simply expand to the gold base in retaliation to this. Our Protoss player is expanding here. Not the most quality wall-off that he could have. This ramp is a much smaller area to wall off compared to this entire area, so we could have done it there, but it's his decision. He can do whatever he wants. Maybe he has a special plan for that. 1 ling is going to go over here, but it's going to be quickly killed by these cannons. And this hatchery did go down. And so will these larvae. So, a successful expansion prevention tactic by Woogity. Prevented that. He's getting cybernetics core being warped in. He doesn't have any units. He is making a zealot right now. Zealot will be out eventually. The Zerg's gold expansion will be done soon. The red Protoss player does not know about this yet. And if it goes unscouted for a while, that could be quite detrimental to his progress. We have this layer going up pretty early, especially considering he doesn't actually have 2 functional bases yet. We have a Stargate going down right here. This is that Stargate. And once again, these cannons are going to kill any Lings that try to get any scouting information. The Lings could, of course, go all the way around and probably stay out of the range of all the cannons until it got to the ramp. Maybe in this general area it would be in range of this cannon. But, you know, more drones being spawned here. Good saturation on this base. We have a Spire going up for the Zerg. 2 Stargates. One Stargate is about to finish. The second one was just started, so it'll be a while before that comes out. Warp Gate is being researched, and we're getting a Phoenix out of this Stargate. Extractors are being taken. Larvae will be injected sometime soon, I'm sure. 9 drones in production. So lots of drones on the way. There they go, all heading off to the gold base. These cannons will, of course, not be able to scout and see that those drones are indeed leaving the main base and going somewhere else. A pylon going to chill over there. We have 1 Phoenix out. More Phoenixes being chronoed out so far, just Phoenixes. The Spire is about to finish, so these Phoenixes will be pretty good against any type of Muta play. It really just depends on the numbers. Whoever has more Mutas or more Phoenix will probably win. Although Phoenix can move while shooting, so it is possible to completely out-micro Mutas. You could kill an entire flock of Mutas with 1 Phoenix, theoretically. Probably isn't going to happen anytime soon for any player, but, you know, it can happen. No link speed yet, even for our Zerg player. A couple Mutas are coming out. Got 3 so far from there. 2 from that base, so we have 5 Mutas. 2 plus 3 does indeed equal 5. These Phoenixes, there are 4 Phoenix, so probably going to see the Phoenix win. 1 Phoenix is intercepted, is microed a bit, and it looks like all these Mutas are probably going to die. 2 of them do die, a third does go down. We have some anti-air reinforcements coming in, but the Queen is lifted up. All of these Mutas are dying pretty quickly. The Overlords are being killed off slowly. But it looks like the Red Protest player is going to simply retreat for now. More Mutas on the way and more Phoenix on the way as well. Getting some more Queens for anti-air. These Phoenixes are still just taking out all the Overlords that they can possibly kill. This one is probably going to go down as well. So, Ron is definitely going to have to keep his Overlords close to his base. A Hydra's Den is being thrown down. Hydras are pretty good against Phoenix if you have enough. If there are too many Phoenix, then the Phoenix can simply lift up all the Hydras, which doesn't help the Zerg at all. But the Zerg is now split between making Mutas and Hydras. Both are very gas-intensive units, so he's going to probably have to decide on one path. And he is making 8 Hydralisks right now. Lifting up some drones, getting some drone kills. More drones, getting more drone kills. 3 more Stargates are being added on. That's a lot of Stargates. 5 Stargates total. A lot of these drones are being picked up. And these few Phoenix are being chased away, but more Phoenixes are being added onto the Phoenix flock. 2 of them were just chilling over here by themselves, not doing anything. Oh, there's 4 doing nothing right now. Not part of the main hot group. Actually, it doesn't even look like we have a hot key group for these Phoenix. 6 more gateways on the way as well. That's going to knock us up to 7 gateways, which is a very large number of gateways to have. Another, so 8 gateways for the Protoss player. Going to be kind of hard to support off of 2 base, especially with the 5 Stargates that were added. Might have been more efficient to just add on some more, or to not have so many production facilities and instead just get more units. But both players do have quite a bank saved up. Very good micro with these Phoenix. Just flying around. Gonna pick off some more probes. Got a nice little pack of Hydras and Mutas, but the Phoenix, of course, can't outrun them and fly elsewhere. Gonna hide by their cannon buddies. Cannons were thrown down at the beginning of the game. Significantly less drones here now because of the Phoenix raid. These Phoenix have... this one has 5 kills. That's quite a few kills. 6 kills. 2 kills. Lots of kills for the Phoenix. All of these Stargates currently not doing anything. Our Protoss player might want to get... He did just warp in some Zealots. Zealots are pretty good units. Although after investing all that money in Stargates, you think he might want to add some more Stargates. He's getting what looks like another Forge and I think too many gateways at this point. Oh wow, even more. That's definitely excessive. There's no way you can support that many gateways off of 2 base. So maybe he's planning to expand pretty soon. He's using up most of his bank on these gateways. So I guess he'll have one really strong power warp in, but then he'll be pretty void of money. He is up to 14 gateways. 14 is a very large number. Still these Stargates not doing anything. Phoenixes killing stuff. Did get that queen floating around. Hydras are too slow to catch up to the Phoenixes and to make a difference, unfortunately for them. Making just Zealots so far. Charge is about to be finished. Plus, that's +2. +2 was just started. That plethora of gateways just finished. They're all being warped into warp gates as we speak. There goes a robotics facility. 9 more Hydras on the way. Definitely going to help against these Phoenix. And 1 Phoenix goes down. We're down to 7 Phoenix. There are 18 Hydras on the field and 9 Mutalisks. Phoenix are going to just fly over here. Stargate's still not doing anything. He's getting double upgrades, his armor and his attack upgrades. More Overlords for the Zerg player as he's currently a supply block, so Overlords do help with that problem. Mutas are chilling over here, got a pretty decent Muta count. Hydralists do not have Hydra range, definitely something our Zerg player should invest in. Something you should look at for the near future, as Hydra range is quite a good tech to research. These Hydras getting more free Overlord kills. It looks like got one. One's very low health, and these Mutas are going to come in, try and do some damage, but of course these Phoenix can simply kite them. The Hydras are trying to get in range, but they're very slow off of creep. Should probably connect these two creep sections, 2 sections of creep. Meanwhile, back at home, we just have a ton of Zealots. Lots of Zealots. We're up to 36 Zealots. The Zerg player is finally getting some Spore Crawlers. Spore Crawlers are a good answer to flying units, especially like a Phoenix. Phoenix, of course, can't do anything to physical structures. They can only lift up units and attack flying units. Looks like another Phoenix will go down. Oh, these Hydras probably could have intercepted them. Only 6 Phoenix left. Our Protoss player is not making any more Phoenix. Instead, focusing all of his money on these Zealots and Stalkers, more on his ground army now, is what he's concerned with. Warping in 10 Stalkers. Getting in that's probably +3 and +2 armor. These Phoenixes are going to just chill over here. 9 more Mutas on the way. 4 more Overlords. And we have 18 Hydras still. The 10 Mutas in addition to the ones that are about to pop. 1 Hydra was taking on those. Oh, that Hydra will die. Down to 3 Phoenixes now, and now that's about the number where there's too few to do much of anything. But our Protoss player has stopped investing in that and has instead decided for a rather large ground army, which will probably just be able to walk all over the Zerg player. It doesn't look like this base got back to full saturation ever. They could use a few more drones. But this ground army is moving out, which is definitely trouble. There's just too many units for the for the Zerg player to deal with superior upgrades. And these zealots are going to come in, pretty much wipe out this gold base. The mutas do not have any upgrades compared to the 2 attack and 1 armor upgrade of the Protoss ground army, so that is not good. We still have these phoenixes over here just kind of hanging out, seeing what's up. And looks like that little bit of lag got resolved. Units gonna focus on the assimilator. They do not like that assimilator one bit. And it looks like we are going to have 16 Hydras, 19 Mutas versus 22 Stalkers and 37 Zealots. Of course, they've got the high ground. We're going to be able to pick off a Zealot, pick off 1 Stalker before they could attack, 2 Stalkers, and then now this army charges in. Looks like they're on move command. There they go. Now they start to attack. Of course, all the Zealots can't attack until they are at the front lines. But there's simply too many units, although these Stalkers aren't actually attacking right now. They're just walking. Kind of probably a misclick by our Protoss player, but it doesn't really matter. He has too many units. And the Stalkers are now deciding to shoot. Zealots are going to clean up most anything on the ground. But it looks like that misclick by the Protoss player might cost him this army. He had all of his Stalkers moving right into the base, which of course wasn't good. There are the reinforcement Stalkers though, which might have the ability to clean up this muta count. They're at least going to lower it by a few, and our Zerg player just decides to leave. He is at only 15 supply, with that being in his 7 mutas and 1 Zergling, so he did not really have an economy at all. So it would have been pretty difficult for him to retaliate, but he was able to clear out this the first army very well, mainly because of a little misstep by Woogity, having his Stalkers move instead of, they didn't attack at all until they were about up to here, which of course isn't good. You want your units attacking. Attacking is a good thing to do. It's the objective of StarCraft, to attack your opponent. I'm curious how many gates we ended up with. Ended the game with... Just ended the game with 14. Same 14 that we had earlier. These 5 Stargates. I don't believe the 3 extra Stargates he made ever did anything, which of course isn't really too efficient to use them, but just in case you need to do a quick tech switch, it was there. Good game played by both players. That Phoenix harassment really put Ron in the... He was on the defensive position the entire time, trying to move his mutas around to attack the Phoenix when they attacked, and the Hydralisks as well. The Hydralisks, of course, being very slow, but the creep was connected by the end of the game, which is good, except for the fact that all the units are dead now. So, that's not good. Once again, my name is Cookie King SC. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and do all that cool stuff if you liked my videos. If not, I'd still like you to subscribe, but of course you don't have to. And even if you did like them, you don't have to subscribe. If you have a video, actually more likely a replay of you playing a StarCraft 2 game that you would like me to cast, feel free to send me an email with the replay file attached. My email is in the description. It is cookiekingsc@gmail.com. I will take that replay and cast it as soon as I am able to, and it will be sweet, and it will be pretty fun, hopefully. Don't send me too boring of games. Anything interesting is cool. But yeah, fun games. Games are fun. StarCraft's a fun game. So send me those replays. Give me feedback on my videos. Let me know how I'm doing. And keep watching my videos. I'm going to peace out. Hope you guys have a good day. See you later.